Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm back. Sorry, mic's good. Mic's good. Everything's good. Phone is charging for once. It's a little dark. It's fine. All right. So I need to update this. This is like super old. Didn't get the 10 subs. That's okay. I haven't been streaming very much. I updated the deck list command, so if someone comes in here and asks for the deck list, I just can send them to Wizard's page because my 5.0 got published. And yeah, news for the stream. After stopping at 3.0 at the end of last stream, I was like, okay, let's keep it going. I'm doing pretty well today. And I got the 5.0. I played 2 more matches, and I faced 5-color Loam and Bant Miracles. My opponent for round 5 was Sam Ruckus, apparently, according to someone who told me their username. I didn't know who that was. So the list got published. Same list I've been playing. I really like it. Probably... I've noticed a lack of depth slightly, I think, so maybe we could drop a Pithing Needle for something else. We'll see. But let's review the games, because they were pretty interesting. So game 1 against 5-color Loam, I'm on the play. I mulligan a really clunky 7 to a 1-lander 6, but we've got 3 of our 1-drops and Jump Palm Creator Maker. We had 2 Jump Palms, so I sent back the first Jump Palm because it's likely redundant, and I can't. It's obviously the worst card in my hand. So lead on Vial here. Opponent just says Catacombs Pass. At this point, I'm kind of guessing their depths. Chainwheeler's kind of a decent draw with the Prospector. I might be able to turbo it out if I have to. So my opponent plays a Goose, which is, I'm like, okay, got a slow hand. So because they don't have any acceleration, I get to just pop the Goose with the Creator Maker, which is awesome. Get in for 2, and I put in the Chain Whirler here because I'm gonna be vialing in the Bone Crusher Giant next turn. Hey, Jackhammer. So since I already have like a vial set up, I discard. I put in the Chain Whirler there. Bone Crusher, I decide that's better than the Gem Palm, obviously, because if I'm vialing in one or the other, Bone Crusher is way better. I draw a Matron, which is like kind of crazy. And I think I make a mistake here. I meant to send both. Or I meant to send a Prospector Chain Whirler at Liliana and kill Liliana, and then just hit them with Lackey. But I accidentally send the Prospector at their face, so Liliana lives at 1. But since we drew Matron, I'm gonna Vial in Sling Gang here. I kind of decide for a while if Trash Master is better than Sling Gang or not. But I decide, if they play like a Knight next turn, I just want to be able to swing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They block the Chain Whirler. So they take 5, go to 8. I sack this. They go to 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd be 1 short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage down to 8, 7, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins, so it'd be a 2-turn clock. But they just have a Loam, so they just had a really clunky, like that. Couldn't I sack with one Prospector to shock them? Yes, I could. I was thinking about that at the time. I think I did have lethal that way. Yeah, my plan was if they didn't concede there and they activated the Liliana, I would sack a token and Bone Crusher their face. Yeah, that's the plan I had set up, but they just cast Loam and conceded, so it ended up not mattering. So that was game 1. They had so turn 2 Scoos into turn 3 Lily into Loam. So really, how did I board against Loam? Let's see. So I cut 2 lackeys, 2 pile drivers, and a ringleader, and I brought in Relic, 2 needles, a Kinesis, and Chain Whirler. I kind of like Kinesis on the draw to stop their fast Mux Diamond starts, but it ends up being kind of bad. I don't know. I know they play a lot of Plague Engineers, so I don't really want a bunch of lackeys on the draw. I don't like Leyline. I probably should have brought in Caracas, for reasons that will become clear. So they have the Mox Diamond start, but they don't have a proactive play, so I'm assuming their hand has a decay in it, so I'm just expecting this vial to get decayed. We keep a pretty medium hand that can play like a pretty fair game, but they just cycle Thicket here, and they just keep passing. So at this point, I'm just like, their hand is like mono removal spells. So I decided to not play out the Crater Maker, because I'm assuming their hand is very removal heavy. So they just have land go, land go. And then they flash in Containment Priest, yeah. So this is annoying, for sure. But we do have the Crater Maker to take care of it. There's an argument to leave Vial on 1, but I really want to get my my ringleaders into play on time, so I don't really bother. So just cycle some more lands. Scoos is a problem, so things are getting awkward. So there currently are no creatures in the graveyard, but if I kill the Containment Priest, then Scoos can become a 3/3, and a 3/3 is much harder to deal with. So I kind of sit, I kind of go in the tank there, actually, and end up deciding to not do anything, because I want the chance to draw Munitions Expert, so I can go Expert. I guess if I'm playing around Plow as well, I can go Prospector, Cavern on Goblin, Expert the Ooze, sack Expert to pay for Crater Maker, Containment, kill the Containment Priest. That would be the optimal way to do that. But we do draw mountains, which is nice as well. So I can continue to sit back here. I kill the priest. They have a decay for the vial, which sucks. But it does mean the ooze is only going to grow by 1 this turn, which is something. So I decided to ringleader here. I'm really looking for that Munitions Expert because I have to kill this ooze like as fast as possible. And they play a depth, so I'm like, oh god. Alright. We draw our 4th land again, which is great. Still can't quite attack. Because if they have... they can just grow the ooze to a 4/4. They're manually ticking down the depths. I use the opportunity of them being tapped out to sack Prospector and take out the Mox Diamond. Because now they only have 1 green source. And only 2 mana. We draw Matron, which is great. But I go for the other ringleader here, thinking that it should deliver something. It just gets another Matron, which is kind of bad. We bottom Bone Crusher. And I kind of had the read on some sort of removal there, so I decide not to attack, and I gets paid off by they don't get to eat my ringleader in combat like they would, because they did have a plow for the Trash Master. So just pass it back. So I go War Marshal, because now I'm just like, I gotta build up the board and you know, make sure this Munitions Expert 100% kills this Scavenge Goose. An opponent really blindsides me here. Plays an end step Intuition. And the pile is Loam, Tabernacle, Thespian Stage. So I put the Loam in their hand, thinking, you know, it's important that they have to spend the mana. They have to spend the mana to cast the Loam so that they can't just, you know, get stage and then just, you know, make a 20/20. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I have to draw a Wasteland in the next 2 turns. So they Loam stuff back, play Mox, discard Baron more, play Tabernacle, and I do have this opportunity to kill the Ooze finally with 6 goblins on the board. Very unlikely they can do anything to stop this. So I let most of my stuff die here. I think I just keep the 2 ringleaders. And I draw a Wasteland, which is like exactly the card I needed. I really needed to draw a Wasteland there. Because next turn they can go Loam, and then with the Trop and the Mox Diamond, make a 20/20. The Mox enables them to be a turn faster than they otherwise would be. Opponent limbs back some stuff. I wasteland in response to the Loam. I take out the Depths. Because what I don't want to happen is them playing the stage, and then I can't tap my Wasteland because they can just copy in response. And then all that happens is I gain exactly 1 turn, because all they have to do is wait a turn, Loam back Wasteland, waste my Wasteland, and then combo in response to my Wasteland. So I proactively Wasteland there after the Loam has been cast. So now it's going to take 1 more, and like an additional turn for them to get to the 20/20, because they have to get the stage and the Wasteland in play. And this also gives me the opportunity, if I draw a port, to port the stage. So it gives me more outs that way. So I let my Expert die because I want to cast Matron this turn, looking for Sling Gang. I draw Kinesis, which looks real bad here. Would much prefer basically any of these cards here, especially Lackey. I guess the Ringleader would be worse, but so I grab my Sling Gang because that's my way to beat both the 20/20 and it's okay against Tabernacle. So I decide I basically have to draw a land to win this game. And I also know that I can take a hit here from the Dark Depths because I am at 21 because they use Plow on my Trash Master. We draw a Lackey, which is like honestly pretty good because that helps me beat the Tabernacle. So they make the 20/20. We get in for 2. I'm just attacking because I know I have to put on as much pressure as possible. Cycle. They attack me down to 1. Play a Bob, Wasteland me, which is pretty rough. So now, the situation is, I have to kill them this turn. I don't have Crocus in my deck, so I can't even draw that. And I need... So basically, I have to be able to kill Dark Confidant while still getting this Chain Whirler into play. So very specific thing needs to happen. I need to draw a red source. I think the only way to win this game, I think I have 3 outs here. I draw red source, Mogwai Marshal, I think, does it, because that's effectively 3 damage. Because if I had to Pyrokinesis, pitching Chain Whirler, then I get in for 3, they go down to 7, and then Sling Gang, I can deal maximum 5 damage. So that's 2 short. And then I die. So the Chain Whirler here effectively is 2 damage because it's a body for Sling Gang plus the ETB. So very lucky to draw my 3rd Cavern there. And then we have exact lethal. Put in Sling Gang, drain for 9. Which is crazy. Like, how good is Sling Gang right there? Like, just nuts. So yeah, it would have to be the 2 Mogwai Marshals. I don't think I have any other outs. 3 mana. I guess War Chief. War Chief does it. So it's actually, so it's 4 outs. It's 4, plus how many red sources do I have left in the deck? So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So before my draw step, I had... Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. So I have four fetches left in the deck, 1 mountain, 1 cavern as red sources. 4. So 7 red sources, 4 fetches, red mountain, cavern 6. Hey, Goblin Master, long time no see. So it's 6 red sources. 2 Mogwai Marshals, the 2 War Chiefs were my outs. So it's 10 outs. So 10 out of 37. So pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Not like obscenely lucky, but like pretty lucky. And I guess the math also gets messed with because we bottomed stuff with Ringleader. Or no, we matroned recently, so this deck is shuffled. All right, so that was how we beat 5-color Loam. They had a very removal heavy draw, and they got to mess with the Vial. They had the Decay and the Containment Priest. The Intuition really surprised me. That really almost won the game for them. And obviously I had to draw the Wasteland when I did. Wasteland or Port. Yeah, because a Port would have saved me a turn because they would have not had enough mana. Alright. And then round 5. Again on the play, we have a pretty solid hand. Pretty aggressive hand. Opponent does my favorite, Island Ponder. Draw Cavern, which is nice. So at this point, I don't really know what they're on, but I'm just going to go as aggressive as possible, and my hand's very aggressive, so I can do that. However, my opponent kind of gets me really good here. Because on turn 2, or turn 3, they have the mid-combat Terminus, which just feels so bad when I don't really have a much follow-up. So their Ponder must have found Terminus, and then they had a white source and a Brainstorm. So War Marshal, I'm hoping will get me somewhere. Pay Echo here. Pile up to 1. Draw another mountain. Not very good. We really need to draw Matron or Ringleader after getting 3 for 1. Plouse the War Marshal. Play my Crater Maker. I think it's Oko, and from there I'm kind of dead. I think I just don't want to draw spells from here on out. I think I don't know if there's much else for me to say. I draw like a Lackey that doesn't do anything. Another Vial, and then and then he's in Treat on turn 7. So that wasn't happening after getting 3 for 1. Just no card advantage to keep up. This hand's pretty solid though. We've got our turn 2 War Marshal. We've got double Red Blast, which is kind of sick, and we've got a Sling Gang in the long term. It is a little risky if we don't draw a Matron or Ringleader like last game. Opponent leaves an Astrolabe. We're just gonna keep running out our basics. Pay Echo here. I'm paying Echo here because I'm very confident that all I'm going to be doing is holding up Red Blast. And it flashes in Ice Fang, trades it with the War Marshal, which is totally fine by me. He plays an Oko. I blast the Oko, but then he has Force of Will back, so I feel bad about not having double Red Blast up, because the Elk ends up being pretty annoying. We have a really good turn here. We have Red Blast the Oko, play the Vial, and then play a Thorn. It's just triple spell on turn 4 is really, really solid. Just super efficient turn. So Teferi, bounce a token. It's fine. Wasteline's pretty solid, because now, since he elked his Astrolabe, he doesn't have any white mana. So I get to play the Sling Gang, take out his White Source. He does have one more, but I am concerned about Entreat. So taking him off white is very relevant. He returns to nature the Thorn, which is fine by me. It's 3 mana. The Thorn has eaten up a fair bit of mana, even in that short time. Ponders. Down to 3 cards. I have 0. I draw a Matron, which is obviously fantastic. I throw the team at Teferi, take out the Teferi after blocks, and then I Matron up a Ringleader. I'm feeling pretty good about my position. Mystic Sanctuary gets a Ponder, I think. And he has Jace. Which is totally fine. And I make a mistake here. I was thinking about leaving Vial on 2 to see if I could Ringleader into Munitions Expert. I ended up deciding not to because it's higher upside if I, I can kill the Jace anyway. And since it doesn't have any white mana, I'm not concerned about over extending into a sweeper. But what I really should have done, since I can just kill the Jace, I should have just swung the team at the Jace, sacrificed the Sling Gang, because that's what he's going to block, and then waited and upticked the Vial to 4. What I end up doing is casting the Ringleader, and then it gets Force of Willed, pitching Brainstorm. I wasn't really expecting that, because that's the 3rd force, because he pitched the second one to the 1st force. But now we're on 1 card versus mine none, but then a 3/3 versus a bunch of 1/1s, and he has another Jace. I was kind of surprised he didn't Fate Seal me here, to be honest. Go to 4. I draw an Expert, which is pretty solid. I take out the Jace. So I could have killed the Elk there, but the fact that he fetched Plains there kind of screams Swords to Plowshares, and he's only cast 1 plow, or zero plows so far, so I feel like he's got to have 1. So maybe that was just a bluff, but the problem is if I go to kill the Elk there and then swing at Jace, Jace lives at... this is... Sam Rukas. He's top 8'd a lot of SEG opens with Miracles. So yeah, if I target the elk will die no matter what. But if he plows the matron or a token, then I only get 2 damage on the Jace, and the Jace lives for another turn. Which I estimated was worse for me. So I just pass it back. We've got 2 Jaces and Oko down. So he doesn't have that many win conditions left. So since he's just doing nothing, I'm assuming his hand is either dead counter magic or maybe a land and then probably a removal spell. I just keep passing it back. Decide not to run the pile driver out because I'm kind of expecting a sweeper at some point. He's seen half his deck and hasn't seen one yet. So holding the pile driver ends up being really helpful since it doesn't get swept up by the Terminus. Port here is a pretty solid draw because he keeps him off double white for a possible entreat. And that was a natural Terminus, that wasn't cantripped. So Vin's Reclamation targets Oko. So obviously I really need to top deck something, but it is notable that my opponent has no white mana up anymore. So here we have a really insane, just classic Goblins win right here. It was really, really sick. So we top deck Matron, which finds Goblin Ringleader, which finds War Chief, Cratermaker, Gem Palm. Oh, Moto just broke. That's not how the game went. So play the War Chief, play the Cratermaker, attack, swing at all face, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage at the pile driver, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. And I even have the Gem Palm for a potential Ice Fang Quaddle. And even if he cracks the food, still not enough to survive. So obviously we went from 0 power on board, or rather one power on board end of turn. Yeah, Moto replay system, not the best. Yeah, so 1 power to 16 on 1 turn. Goblin Matron, really good. So game 3, kind of feel like I stole that one. Obviously I need to draw something pretty strong there. The technology just isn't there for correct replays. It's not like every other game. It's not like second party servers or third party providers like Cockatrace can't do it, which they totally can, which is just pathetic. I don't understand why Moto replays are hard. So I end up keeping this hand. Yeah, Moto's just an AI that's doing all plays for everybody. So I end up keeping this hand. And I make a kind of a strange decision. So the idea being that turn 2 Thorn is pretty good. We have wastes and imports to delay the game and long enough to find a red source. And I throw back the Lackey here. My logic being that since I've mulliganed, since I'm not necessarily going to have the Lackey on turn 1, it is my worst card. I want all my lands because I'm going to try to wasteland them at least once, and I want 3 more lands after that to be able to cast my Matron. And then I want the War Marshal because it's a cheap 2-for-1, and I want the Thorn because it's going to enable the wastes and ports to actually be effective. So, throw back the Lackey. Draw a red source immediately. Feel dumb. But that's okay. I think I still made the correct decision. Opponent just plays 2 fetches and passes, which makes this port look a little awkward, but I just jam the Thorn here. This hand is not beating it back to basics ever, so I don't fetch around him. We also draw an expert, so we want a black source. Opponent very nicely plays out a dual land. Wasteland it immediately, play the War Marshal. Opponent's just on mono flooded strands. We draw a 3rd Wasteland. Get him for 1. And then cast the Matron. Set up the Ringleader. I don't think just waiting and porting a fetch is really doing me any favors. So I'm just assuming this Thorn is just doing tons of work. And obviously it is, because my opponent just cast Scythian's Reclamation on a fetch land. So now we're just like living the dream, right? Waste you, port you, attack you for 3. This is everything we want. Opponent has to spend the Swords to Plowshares on a Goblin Matron. And these Mogwai Marshal tokens are just going to town. We draw yet another one, which is just kind of the nut. Like, this is just all I want. I just want Krenko's Command. So, snap, plow. Just all these super inefficient trades for my opponent here, and my hand's still really strong. We draw another port. I could have played Expert there to kill the Snapcaster, but I wanted to save the Expert for like an Oko or something. Just taking him off white as much as possible. 2 mana Astrolabe, and then we just get to attack for 7, and then opponent cracks a fetch, attempts a Icewind Coatl, and because of the Thorn here, they can't Force of Will, so I know I'm 100% to win if I just Expert this Coatl right here. So we matroned for that Ringleader like maybe I guess 4 turns ago. Yeah, four turns ago, and never cast it. And that's like, you know, people kind of half joke that the best brainstorms are the ones you never cast. The best Ringleader is the one you never cast. Because we just never had to, because the 2 War Marshals really just did so much damage there. Like, those guys just hit for 2 damage over and over and over and over. And also, my opponent notably took a lot of damage off their fetch lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they got 1 back, so they took 5 off of all those fetches. So that made my job a lot easier for me, honestly. If they were at 5, I'd have to play a decent bit more aggressively. I probably would have played the same, actually, but they would have had another turn to draw something here. So yeah, that was the 5-0. Deck feels great. We're going to play a league. Don't think we're going to change anything. I'm not in love with the 1 Chalice, 1 Thorn, 1 Mindbreak thing. That's like very strange to me. That feels okay. But meta's pretty wide open, so Thorn's really nice against the Astrolabe decks, Chalice is really nice against Delver, and obviously a lot of combo, and Thorn's okay against some combo that's often too slow, and Mindbreak's good against the fast combo. So it does sort of make sense. Sorry if the noise from the laptop's annoying. Let's see if I can move that away from the mic. 37 trophies. Jesus Christ, Tom. That's crazy. I'm glad I finally got on the board before the season ended, though. It ends in 3 days. So, yeah. So Lewis and Balenciaga are tied. Eric's in 3rd. JPA's in 2nd. It does really show like how combo centric moto is when the top 3 grinders are combo specialists. Alright. On the draw. Don't know who this is. Man. This hand's really borderline. I think I have to throw it back on the draw, though. It's way too slow against, like, a lot of the format. So, it's, like, a good hand in the abstract. Because it has, like, what we want to have. But against a lot of decks, this just gets run over. Wow. Alright. Going to 5. Like, what that hand is realistically doing is turn 2 War Marshal, turn 3 War Chief on the draw. And it's just like, ugh. If my opponent's doing anything remotely unfair, it's bad. Ugh. Alright, well, this hand's not bad for a 5, honestly. We'll throw back Chain Whirler and probably Sling Gang. Just keep the Matron. There's an argument to keep the Sling Gang and throw back like a Lackey, but for this resource light, I want as much like effective mana as possible. Once upon a time. Alright. Probably Depths then? Could be plenty of things, I guess. Savannah. Maverick? Okay. 3 lackeys. Alright. I don't have any way to get this lackey through a removal spell or I mean a blocker next turn, so I think I play the Vial here, and then next turn I hope double lackey will get there. Or hopefully I'll draw a land and then I can have triple lackey, and then triple lackey has a decent chance to connect. If they're swinging all at once. Bayou. Please don't decay. Damn it. Yikes. Pretty good here if we drew a second land. So our 7 would have been decent. Okay, so it's Loam. Man, so so turn 1 lackey would have paid off there, but I don't think I've never seen Loam just play Once Upon a Time, actually. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose to Dried Arbor. Do I attack here? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this sucks. If our hand was remotely useful, we'd be in a really good spot. Again, the Knight. Or is it a Loam? Oko, alright. And a Wasteland, alright. Alright. Sucks that we 24 lands, can't draw anymore. Wow. Wow. Alright, so next land is like a million years away. So if we let on Lackey there, I guess we maybe get there, but that's like, I think that's, I'm not playing towards that likelihood. That seems really unlikely to me. Supporting in Needle Relic, Chain Whirler. Kinesis was kind of bad last time. Caracas was okay. Alright, so let's trim. I think Pile Driver can go in this matchup for sure. I guess we'll keep all the lackeys on the play. They're pretty good. Bone Crusher's decent. They are a plague deck. 2 more cuts. Maybe I don't need 2 Chain Whirlers. It is pretty good against P-Fire, though. Like, kills Bob. Attacks through Elk. I always feel like I kind of want to trim a ringleader in these matchups because it's just, they're in the Loam matchup, just because that's not really how the game plays out. Like, ringleader value is not really what things are about so much. Because usually if you're deploying ringleader, you're winning anyway. Yeah. So I am actually going to lead on Lackey here. It's kind of awkward that I don't have anything good to put in with the Lackey, so it could reveal that I have a bad hand. Or like, my hand's fine. My hand's good, but I do need to draw something for the Lackey. But I actually kind of want the turn 1 Lackey to trade with the Dark Confidant. That would be actively good for me. And then I can go Lackey Vial afterwards. Or maybe it just like trades with a Plow or something. It also gets the Lackey online before Containment Priest is active. Before they have mana for Containment Priest. I guess if they have a Mox, then that's whatever, but... Okay, maybe they're just going to go for the Dryad Arbor. Sneak. Okay, more 1-drops. Don't really want Skirk here. I'll happily Stone Rain them here with the Lackey. Yeah. That's a... Lackey as Wasteland is honestly totally good here. I don't think it really matters whether I play Lackey or Badlands. So if we draw like a Matron next turn, we're super ahead. Just like kind of anything. Ringleader, Trashmaster, Sling Gang. Oh, they have a Mox. Alright. Okay, I really hope they block. Oh man. I can't stop a knight anyway. So maybe I do just Expert. Because I would normally be fine with the trade, but this is pretty good. I think I'd kill the Bob here. And I wonder if I needle Oko preemptively. Probably not. Though if they Oko and the Mox Diamond, that would kind of suck. Wish you could needle Mox. I probably can't do that if they just play like... They play neither. They play more knights than they play Okos, so Christ. Alright. We're gonna Needle the Knight. Hold my land, I guess. Really needed some mana denial here. Okay. Draw a Matron, we can kill Knight. Because they tap the Wasteland. Jeez. Man. They have Decay here, maybe? Yeah, they have Decay. Yep. So if we do draw Matron, we'd actually just lose anyway. I wonder if they're playing Depths. Maze. That makes sense. Well, we're really unfavored from here unless we draw, like, Relic. We just did not have enough gas follow-up to do what we had to do. I guess, you know, Ringleader would have been nice. You know, supporting out a Ringleader kind of cost us a bit. Over, like, I think 2 Needles is still correct. Needle's pretty good against this deck. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate. Easy takes 6 here. Yep. I think I go to 4 here. Yeah, 5-0'd my last league. Looks like we're going to be 0-1 in a second, though. This draw's pretty bad. Four goblins on turn 6 is not what you want to see. I'll block. I guess they're a little mana light. Could maybe do us some good. They have Contaminant Priest, Decay. Yeah, sure. Regret blocking now. Well, I think we're attacking and then just sacking whatever they block. a decent draw. Draw like War Marshal. If they have a plow here, we're like super dead. Yeah, Relic would be good. Relic would buy us a lot of time. They probably have plow here. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, we need like Relic into Matron. War Marshal would buy us a couple turns. Jesus. It's not even close to enough spells here. It's flooded out pretty bad. Alright, you got me. Wow. Wow. Alright, well, that wasn't going to happen with those draws no matter what we did. Game 1, we had a pretty good shot if we drew a second land. But the second land was like 9 cards down or something. If I kept my 7, game 1, we maybe win that. All right, on the draw again. Don't know who this person is, so don't have an informed choice. All right, Sans. Sounds a little sketch, but I'll keep it. I've got a curve. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's not a great draw. I think we lead on Wasteland here. Theoretically, we could want to go... No, there isn't really a world where we do that, huh? Oh god, please don't forcible in your deck. Fuck. Well, now, okay, that's actually the world where if I draw red source, I get really punished here, because then I can't go Lackey plus waste. Cast Emery. Chalice. Alright, I guess it didn't matter. Jeez. If we draw a Cavern, we're in pretty good shape. Ugh. One of these decks, huh? Come on, deck. So we just fled out into oblivion last game, then so we've gone mana screwed, mana flooded, mana screwed. It's been the experience thus far. Alright, we played against this last league. Probably going to concede here. Or top card. Well, now they know I'm on goblins. But there's no way we win from here, so I guess we just concede. Maybe we should have conceded to the Mishra's Bauble. Man, deck's not cooperating. Alright, so we liked Red Blast, Chalice for Chalice and 0. Thorn was pretty good. Needle was really good. Chain Whirler was kind of bad. Kinesis is okay because of Urza. And, you know, killing Emery before it untaps can be relevant. Pashlik was kind of unnecessary. Bone Crusher is probably unnecessary. Tremor Ringleader. Wanted all the removal. Pile Driver's great. Played Snaring Bridge, so I don't want to cut any of these guys. Maybe could trim a Jump Home Incinerator, and then maybe like a Prospector. Hand's pretty solid. Sand kills very quickly, and we have a removal spell for a blocker. Alright, opponent keeps 7. That force negation on the vial got us real good. So even if they have turn 1 Emery, we can kill it. Strix? Okay. That was pretty good. Alright, well, Expert's taking out that Strix. Maybe I do want Chain Roller. I usually like Chain Roller against any Baleful Strix deck. And then we're putting in what? Kind of like Pile Driver here. Gets the most damage in. Preserves the, like, quote unquote, preserves the haste on Ringleader. And then we're probably going to go Crater Maker, pop it on a thing next turn. Or just Crater Maker Wasteland you, depends what they have. The old Baleful Strix Lotus Petal deck. It's kind of funny. So if we do want Chain Roller, okay, they conceded. A couple of non-games so far. Nice red. All right. I guess Caracas is like also kind of a thing against Urza and Emery. Though it's like pretty bad because they both have ETBs. But I mean, it's actually decent against Emery because it's not like Emery has haste. But it is kind of a poor use of your mana. It does bounce like Psy, though. They might have Psy. I'm going to go without Thorn on the draw. And I'm thinking either Caracas or Chain Whirler. Or Pyrokinesis. Maybe I want Pyrokinesis on the draw. That might be pretty reasonable. And then Thopter Sword? I don't think they really play that, but that is reasonable. Is this just like a not a ringleader matchup at all? Has to go down to 2 ringleaders. Relic. I don't like fighting over the graveyard with these decks. I still feel like it's the avenue to go after. And also, Karn can bring stuff back from exile, so it's never like a slam dunk. I think this is fine. Just gonna stick our Chalice on 0, hopefully. Chalice on 0 is really good against this deck, I'm pretty sure. Is that this deck? Oh, is this? Okay. Oh, it does look like it is this, yeah. Okay. Okay, so they do play it. Alright. Ballista, yada yada yada. Okay. Alright, thanks. Thanks, dude. So yeah, Chalice on 0 does seem good here. I guess it's not insane. Such weird numbers. 2 petals, 1, 3 opals, 4 baubles. Wow, Mystical Dispute. Yeah, Kinesis looks pretty good here. Reb looks really good. I wonder if they left in Chalice. That would kind of suck. Chalice is pretty good against this piss board. So we have 13 creatures. Thorn's okay. Probably not good enough though. This hand sucks. Yeah, Crocus should come in. It's just a lot of I mean, okay, I guess. Pithing Needle is pretty good. Throw back a Bloodstained Mire, because it's my less popular fetch, so if they like just randomly hit a fetch land. Oh god. Alright. Is this turn 1 Urza or turn 1 Karn? It is. Alright, well that's getting Pithing Needled. Probably get Coding. Yeah. Haha! They conceded? What? Their hand must be multiple cards. Amazing. Amazing. Pithing Needle. I guess would you like 3 for 1 yourself? Like this Pithing Needle turns off Karn. They used 2 petals to cast it and makes liquid metal coating not do anything. Yeah, 0 lands maybe. That's also true, and we just like can wasteland them next turn if we wanted. All right, that was really funny. That was really funny. So probably should bring in the Crocus for that matchup in the future. That's tough though, because that's we have a lot of reasonable sideboard cards. Yeah, there's a lot. That match was a lot of non-games. I want to draw for the 3rd time. Come on. This is another one of those functional but very fair hands. Like loses to Delver, Death and Taxes, it's fine against Miracles or other control deck. I think you just gotta mulligan these most of the time. Like, there's some decks where this is good enough, but I feel like that number is very low. What is with us in mulling into one-landers? Does this get there? I'd almost rather go to 5. I don't know. You gotta keep these hands sometimes. Let's throw back Ringleader. Alright, Wasteland. Good draw. So at least we can play Magic somewhat if our thing dies. This is not a Loam. No, definitely not a Loam deck. Looks like Storm, maybe? Storm, we have how much damage next turn? 4, 7. I'd probably just Wasteland him if it's Storm. Bayou. No! No fair. Okay. Huh. We should probably play the War Marshal here. If I Gem Palm and they have like a Fatal Push, I'm just like extremely behind. We're gonna attack. Because what if they don't block? Alright, they blocked. Probably should have cycled Jump Home there. Man, that's so obnoxious. Yeah, we've had 8 damage total versus Storm, yeah, but only 7 drain. That was a kick in the teeth. Now let's draw a Cavern Crater Maker. So they're just going to find Force of Will, and that's fine, but I just want to know what my opponent's doing. I guess if we draw a red land, we might just Chain Whirler instead. Cavern. There's a red source, though. Kind of like doing this. Probably Wasteland them their upkeep. Probably just make a food here, I guess. Okay, alright. Let's take him off. Does Wasteland even do anything here? Probably not. Looks like now they can cast a Jace. Yeah. really have to draw. If we draw a cavern, our hand does have a lot of value. So I'd wager they're like a quadrillion% to draw force to have force of will. So I don't think I can cast Crater Maker until I have the cavern. Yeah, I mean deck engineer really hurt. Okay. Well, double wasteland does actually meaningfully cut them off things. So Ice Fang, Brazen Borrower. Okay, well, here we go. Yep. Yep. So it's some sort of control pile, I guess. Alright, I'm done. That was honestly an early concession, but whatever. I can make for Crater Maker and then try to pop the Engineer again, and then maybe I can live from there. It's pretty unlikely though. Wasting twice is maybe greedy because I do have 4 drops that are outs there. Do we want Pyrokinesis? They do have a lot of small creatures. I don't think I want any of these. Let's try Prospector. I don't think I want to sideboard too much. Take out a Lackey. And Bone Crusher is going to be quite good. All these cards seem good. War Marshal, though it does get eaten by Plague, is probably like pretty strong in the abstract. Maybe just trim a War Marshal. We'll be okay with 1. We've lost every game 1 so far. That's not great. These sorts of matchups should be pretty good though. Like, we got bodied by the main deck Plague on turn 3 or whatever, but I'm not gonna worry about that. God, why aren't... If one of these lands was a Rashadenport or a Wasteland, this hand would be actually pretty good. This is a really tough one. This is a really tough one because, like, yeah, we do have some really good draws, but there's a decent chance that if we just draw, like, 2 lands and a low-impact spell, that we just lose. They have a fairly slow clock, but if they play, like, an Oko on turn 3 or something, and we just kind of die. That's not quite true. God, this hand's so close. This hand's so close to good. Yeah, the games are going to go long. I really don't want to mulligan in this matchup. think this is barely a keep. Probably has him. Maybe. I don't think anybody plays him anymore, but... Port, Wasteland. Alright, Slinging's pretty good. We are dead to Plague, though. It's a pretty bad draw. I shouldn't have played my land out first, but whatever. Yeah, it's decay. Alright, if they're decaying the lackey here, that's totally fine with me. I shouldn't have... Oh, they push. Okay, that's fine too. I shouldn't have played the land out because they might change their fetching decision. Okay. I should have probably fetched for thinning. Not going to play the Sling Gang here. Kind of need to eke out as much value as possible from our stuff. Okay. Not sure if they have back to basics in their deck or not, so we'll just fetch out one Badlands. Thank God they haven't done anything. Ay, more lands. None of them are ports. Alright. Yep. Kind of hope we draw a Pashalik. Pashalik, Matron, Ringleader, Trashmaster, Expert. Alright. Take it. Okay, cool. Guess I'll play out a Cavern. 11 out of 28. It's a scary brainstorm. Yeah, we've got all gas in the deck at this point, right? Still nothing, huh? Opponent playing draw go with goblins. Generally not good for them. Ooh, that's a great draw. That was a great draw. Let me snap. Yep. I think I'm willing to expert that. Oh yeah, especially if they're going for brainstorm. They have like an Ice Fang here. I wonder, I don't know if I'll Bone Crusher that. I'll probably just let that go. it's decay, or they can't decay Slim Gang, so don't have ice. So they don't have Ice Fang. Maybe another push. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they're at 10. Plague. Okay. Okay. That's annoying. Can't really stop that. Yeah, I guess, yeah, kill the Goose here. That's interesting. This is definitely happening. Unfortunately, this is no longer an artifact. I can put Oko to 1, but I don't really know if that matters. Attacking doesn't seem good, yeah. Opponent's flooded pretty bad too. Really want a Gem Palm here. Reb's really good. So what could they have here? So if I attack with everything at their face, they block the Trash Master. They take 10. Cracked food go to 3. Yeah, there's a lot of different things they could have here. The Reb stops a lot of it. I think I gotta kill them. Go to blocks. Okay. Sure. Burp Decay Giant. Okay, you take 2. Go to 4. And I should probably do this now while they don't have Hardcast Force available. All right, that slow ass hand paid off. All right, we drawn a matron in 2 turns, so probably get there, even if that goes wrong. Okay. Whew. That was close. All right, still I don't like Needle against Decay decks that can also do lots of other things. Like I like it against Loam because it locks off a critical axis, but like Needle Loco, Dietist stuff is sketch. Let me take another Lackey, bring another War Marshal. Relic still doesn't seem good enough to me. Thorn, you like Kinesis, 1 Kinesis. Like it kills a lot of their stuff, but I'm wondering if that's like where I don't think there aren't that many situations where I want to pitch a card, you know? Yeah, I mean, if the games are going to go like that, where nobody does anything, I don't want to be sitting there with a Pyrokinesis in my hand. And I have 2 Chain Whirlers in my deck. I think 2 Chain Whirler kind of puts me over the edge on that type of effect, you know, the value pings. All right, well, I guess if I kept the first hand, I should keep this one, right? Hey, we could have hardcast it, that's true. We only have like 8 we have like, what, 4 vials, 2 lackeys, we have 8 1-drops. I'm not going to mold a 1-drop. This is fine. Sick. Yeah. You're not wrong. Okay. Hey, Brainstorm? Oh, Murdoch, I should... I can't mod you from Streamlabs. I'll do it another time. Expert would be a strong draw. Oko? Yeah. Alright, now I really want Reb. More lands. This is round 3. We're 1-1, game 3. Getting ringleader here. Definitely a faster hand from them than last game where they did nothing. Funny that the elk can't turn into food. We've had really weird hands this league so far. Plague. That's upsetting. Hardcast Pyro again, yeah. Would be pretty good. Take out these 2. That's a couple turns away, though. That's 3 turns away. Wow, that's aggro. Alright. Man, Moto is slow. Alright, those are pretty good. Those are very good, actually. When I use fetch, no particular reason. I don't think it matters. If I get back to basics, then it'll matter, but I kind of doubt that's in their deck. It might be. Get thinning, eh. It's so marginal. It's probably more likely that 1 damage matters than the thinning here. What am I going to be doing next turn? Now, Vial being offline is pretty annoying here. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. Take Pashlik. Yeah, I'm going to Wasteland the blue. This Collector Roof's like kind of bad for them at this point. Something to keep in mind. If I draw a Reb, we're actually totally fine. Ooh. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can kill me. No Tarfires. Tarfire sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to Wasteland them main phase, for sure. I'm wondering if I should just Ringleader here. See what I hit. I think I do. Those are good. We're going to cut a discard. Can I attack here? I die to removal spell if I attack. Leechwood, thanks for the follow. Yeah. Alright, I'll discard fetch land. If we live, we can have an insane next turn. They might maybe just push pile driver here. Yeah, alright. Yeah, turn 3 Oko really bodied this draw with the Collector Roof. Oh my god. Why? Why me? Am I dead? I can block 2 of them. I go to 3. I go to 1. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there a way that they're dead here? War Chief, Pile Driver, cycle on Oof. File, Trash Master, Cycle. Hold on. 3. I don't know if I can live. I might be able to, but I can't kill them for sure. So I have to kill the oof here, unfortunately. So I kill the Plague Engineer, I just die, so. Got 1 card. So next turn. No, I'm just done on board. Yeah. If we had a Sling Gang here, I guess the Plague. Well, then we could. No, we're still dead. Oh, man. Stupid rip. Stupid Oko. Our hand was pretty slow. We kept Vile Matron. We didn't have any way to deal with the Oko on turn 3 on the draw. If we had a port, we probably could have won this game. If they didn't have an engineer. That goes pretty stupid. I just want to see if they attack with everything. It's so obnoxious that these aren't artifacts. If these weren't artifacts, we can win this game. Oh, come on. Wow. All right. We could have won that game. Like, the draws needed to be very slightly different for us to win there. Oko's a pretty miserable card. I don't know if it I don't think it actually needs to be banned in Legacy. But it's like pretty unfun. Yeah. Yeah, so we needed a port to delay for a turn or something along those lines. Because if things were exactly 1 turn off on the Oko, then I think we get there. Also, if we had if our hand had an answer to Collect Roof and we got to utilize our Vial every turn, then we definitely win that game. There's an argument to get Badlands here, but I think that's wrong. I think it's usually wrong to get Badlands with your first red source if it's your only red source. It just kind of like goes I concede to Delver. Please ponder. Grancy. All right, Cavern. Oh man, I'm so good at getting punished for things, aren't I? Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, Lackey's trading with a Delver. Where is he? Actually, hold on. Might not be. Probably should. There's an argument to just pass and port them and then hope expert. I can find the black sorcerer expert next turn, but that's like pretty risky because if they just find a bolt, then if their Delver like flips off a bolt, then I'm just like so dead. So next turn is probably Prospector Port or Prospector Piledriver, depending on what they do. Yeah, there's an argument to play Piledriver there for sure. I mostly wanted to stop a Dreadhorde from coming down. And this way I get to play around Daze. But maybe I arguably play around Daze too often. And last round is a bummer. If we found a Crater Maker would have been really good. What? Basic Forest in Delver? That is bizarre. Alright, now we're definitely porting. Cavern would probably be my best draw by a lot. File would be good too. Another Lackey would be reasonable. I wonder if they're thinking about decaying my Prospector. Honestly, any land would be good, so I can go Piledriver, Port. I wonder if they're stuck on mana. Nope. He's played a Forest last turn for some reason. Tarmogoyf? It's just bug Delver with a Forest? Seems wild. Nope, alright. Oh. Another Delver, okay. Come on, Black Source. Super punished for not fetching out Badlands, huh? They block. Interesting. Huh. Man. Playing Piledriver doesn't seem great, but it's probably better than porting, because it gives me the chance of drawing their land and then landing the Ringleader. Hey, Steve. Really surprised they blocked there. Gotta have an Oko here, right? Oh, Leovold. Sure. Land. Alright, we're just gonna keep jamming Piledrivers. Pro blue, motherfucker. Okay. This is my life. Whoa, holy shit. Force pitch brainstorm. Cool. One sec. Sorry about that. Alright, so opponents on mono 3 drops in their Delver basic forest deck. We keep missing our land drops, which is upsetting. War Chief looks pretty good here, though. Days would suck. We could just Crater Maker again, but I like this. Makes our next turns better. Because now if we just draw land, we just go nuts. Alright, well, we can still cast our Crater Maker at least, and pop it. And hopefully Pile Driver just bodies him. Don't have a second Plague. Okay. Mono 3 drops it is. We get to kill Oko though. As long as this Pile Driver resolves, as long as this Crater Maker resolves, as long as they don't have another force. I guess if they could have a Daze now too. Okay, that's really good for me actually, that attack. Please land. Cavern, 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 cavern. Okay. I guess I could play around double Daze, so alright, are they dead? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 14. So it's 14 unblockable damage. They chump with Leovold, or they block they block the War Chief with Leovold. Should probably kill the Oko. Huh, this is actually interesting. 2, 4, 6, 14. So it's 14 unblockable. I lose my War Chief though. But then what are they going to do? They're going to make an Elk. I should kill the Oko and not lose my War Chief, because then I can Ringleader next turn. I should have attacked with the Crater Maker. It doesn't really matter though. They do get to draw a card here. There's an argument to Wasteland here, regardless of the Leovold, but come on, Cavern. Okay, that's kind of a wild attack. Oh boy. Hey. Problem is, whatever I guess I should ring leader here. Are they dead if I trash master? So 2, 4, 6. They're like super dead. What if they have decay? Let's ring leader. Gives me the higher chance of hitting more things I can cast. It's better against a kill spell and the war chief. Ooh, hello. Those are good cards. Definitely swinging all out here. So here's decay. Yep. They still take a boatload of damage. They're at 7. Go to 10. And then we go Pashlik War Chief. Pashlik War Marshal next turn. I guess they could wasteland me, but then still can still cast the Pashlik or the Mog War Marshal. Oko doesn't kill me. I go to 1. Decay the pile driver. Okay. We're out of pile drivers now, which is annoying. They can't really attack either. I guess they could wasteland me and attack. That's pretty good. If we draw Chain Whirler, then we're in pretty good. Or if we can cast the Chain Whirler, draw land. So really, we just want to draw lands. Oh shit! No, turn off auto yields. Turn off auto yields. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, that's frustrating. I was tilting in my chair and I accidentally hit 2. It's not the first time I've done that. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose because of that. Oh, man. So we do War Marshal. And then Pashlik. Alright, so my punt might not punish me. I might be okay. Whew. Oh man, that was scary. Pile driver did some work this game. So they go to 6. I don't know how they beat this Pashlik Mons though. What's up?
I'm gonna go back out and get command books.
Okay.
My mom couldn't find hers.
Oh, okay.
Do you need them?
I don't think so. Alright. See you later. Second true name. Okay. They're gonna draw like a million cards off Pashlik Wands, aren't they? Might not matter. Alright, yeah, so Echo happens. Do I pay Echo? Kiss can. Do I pay Echo, play Lackey? If I all out attack, they die. But if they have decay, they go to 5. They decay the Pashlik pre-damage, and then they take 1, 2. I think I should let the War Marshal die here. land. Oh my god. Man. Does Lackey give me more outs? I guess Lackey can... They might not. Do they know about the Chain Whirler? They do. Okay. So I have to swing for lethal this turn. So what gets me the most damage? Trashmaster. If they have a Daze... They have not shown counter magic thus far, though. Or, like, they have not had any. So they'd have to have drawn it, right? Let's go for Trashmaster. Alright, I think since that resolved, we're good. They can't decay it. No point in holding anything back because we're dead on the crackback with the 2 true names, so. Dead. Whew. Alright, the punt. Punt did not happen. Must have been like Force of Will, no blue card. Another clunky 3-drop. I don't know. Alright, so Bug Delver, huh? It's mono 3s with Leovold, Oko. I'm assuming there's Tarmogoyf in there. Crocus has some big appeal. I even won through Force of Will. Oh yeah, I guess if they force, then they just die to the Pashalik pings. Yeah, because they take 1. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Man, lucky me and my opponent traded their Delvers for everything. Would have been so dead to Delver. Man, Pile Driver was so good. Oh my god. We were super punished for never fetching out Badlands, or not fetching out Badlands on turn 1, but I still think that was correct the way I did it. I think Prospector could probably get trimmed, and then like a Lackey and Bone Crusher seems good. Steve's just like, oh, Powder is so good. That's all he wants to hear. What's my last cut here? Trashmaster, maybe? It's kind of clunky. It was pretty good, though. They probably have like 3 plagues post-board, so having a Lord is relevant. Doesn't die to Abrupt Decay. I don't know. When in doubt, trim Lackey. That's my mantra. They looked really clunky for a Delver deck, so there's that 61 cards. I say it 61 cards, but 61 cards, oh my god, this hand. In Delver is a lot worse than 61 cards in Goblins. So I'm hoping for the 3-2 here. Alright, this hand's gas. Schadenport seems insane against their deck. What are we throwing back here? Honestly, I kind of want... I guess I'd probably throw back Jump Home. I want all the lands. I want the Vial. I want the Chain Whirler to pressure them. Though I can't cast it, but this Jump Home's just not doing anything for like 4 turns. Oh, okay. Marduk, that question's answered by... Do you want to get better? Or do you want to have sweet cards? Opponent mulligans to 5. Answers both. Seems more efficient to go for Goblins on Moto to me. Like, that's what I mean, that's what I would do. Alright, it's getting dark in here. I'm going to turn my light soon. I'm do it right now. Almost the whole deck foiled. Ooh. All right, that's that introduces an additional variable. Your foil horror. Oh my god. Phone, please. Alright. Opponent's on 5. Drop. Ponder? Delver? No, that's kind of scary. Dislike. Alright, Matron. We should be able to kill the Delver then. I don't think I would ever fully foil out goblins. That's just a lot. Okay, brainstorm. Be down to 3 caverns, 1 fetch. I don't know. It sounds like you're almost there. So maybe completing the project is the move. That's tough though. But you can improve a lot playing on Moto. Wasteland. That's a little rude. Let's draw Munitions Expert. Just kill the Delver. Alright, War Marshal. Well, we can War Marshal next turn, so. Gonna waste me here, yeah. Now I wish I kept the Jump Palm, right? Because then we can definitely Jump Palm next turn, or this coming turn. Draw an Expert, we can still kill the Delver. I'm probably just gonna port them again, and then yeah, we have oh come on, it's annoying. All right, we have the path, so they flipped on Ponder that they cast, so. Waste me again, yep. Ponder again, yeah. If I get Moto, can I play against you to learn the interface so you don't waste others? Yes, you can. I will offer that, sure. You can. What am I trying to say? You do start with like these new player points that you can just play against other new people as you learn the interface. So there actually is an option. All right, so here's a question. Am I actually killing this Delver right now, or am I playing the Port You game? They've wastelanded a bunch of times. They might not have another land. And I'd prefer to actually just race them, because I might just Plague Engineer me next turn if I don't port them this turn. Okay, I go to 9, but I think I'm porting it. I think I'm just porting. If they decay my Vial here, I'll get a Jump Palm. Because they'll have no way to stop it. Okay. Okay, so they don't have another land. So yeah, Matron for Ringleader or Matron for Jump Palm is a very reasonable question. I don't really want to So I'm on a 3-turn clock, but they're about to be on a 4-turn clock, and I'm about to draw a bunch of cards. And I have 2 caverns in my hand. So, and I have 5, I have 8 answers that I can ringleader into. So I think I go for ringleader here. I could also draw a sling gang, which changes the math. So I think I have a very high percentage chance of winning the race if I go for ringleader here. There's one. There's another one. Okay. So, I'm going to go for the uncounterable one here. Take out the Delver. I could go for War Chief. But let's not hemorrhage our life too much. They didn't play a land last turn, so the chances that they slam a 3-drop here aren't super high. And even if they do, then we're okay. So they got to draw a 3rd land here if they want to plague me. Tarmogoyf. Sure. That's fine. Okay. And I want to go back to porting them into Oblivion, so I think I go. Yeah, Lackey Go is like pretty attractive. And if I draw a land, I can Matron Expert or Matron Jump Home. Probably go for Matron Sling at that point, though. Yeah. If I disrespected them, I could play the War Chief here. That might be the correct play, actually. I might be playing too scared. Yeah, maybe should have played out the War Chief. Because the thing is, if they decay the Vial here, then I'm actually kind of in a weird spot. Where I'm actually vulnerable. So I think, yeah, that was probably a mistake. I should have gone either Matron Sling Gang or War Chief Lackey. Oh, decay the Lackey. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah. Well, the idea, it's just like, are you playing around them having things, or do you just want to kill them? Okay, there we go. War Chief Matron Sling Gang is almost certainly lethal. So, right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 goblins on board, yeah. Kapow. All right. 2 and 2. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. One sec, guys. Okay, round 5. Hopefully we'll stay positive. So my record right now, I guess, is 20 and since the 1K is 20 and 6. So it would be nice to maintain that pretty sick record and stay positive. So what did we lose? We had really abysmal, we had pretty abysmal draws against Loam, and we just had mana issues. It was just like screw flood back to back against both Loam and the bug control deck. We've had a lot of one-landers today. And then I'll mull into like 6 lands or something. What has been good in the sideboard? Reb was good. Pyrokinesis has felt kind of not necessary right now, but obviously it's the meta we're seeing. Oh, it's Matt's. It's Matt's. Alright, this hand's pretty good. Not sure what he's on. Oh, Painter, right? Yeah. Okay. If he's a Karn here, Lady on Vile gets punished. But we will see. Nothing. Okay. More mountains. Do I want to play out my Crater Maker or not? I probably think I can, because if he kills it, then I can just make turn up the next answer to get the Lackey through. And I want to play it out in case he has a Karn. There it is. Grindstone, yep. Alright. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? Probably pop Welder with Crater Maker, attack with Lackey, put in Matron, expert the Karn. Does deal with everything, but if he has the Painter, then I just die. So maybe I should take this a little bit slower. And well, I guess I kind of want to Wasteland this turn. Needs 6 mana to kill me next turn? Painter. I guess he does. Well, yeah, so you could just have another Soul Land. Like, that's not that hard. So I think I attack first. Crater Maker at Karn. See if he trades the Welder. So he's got Grindstone in hand. Until your next turn. I should have killed the Karn right there. It's okay, actually. Alright, we're gonna pop the Karn here. Okay. And then, yeah, Matron Expert, the Goblin Engineer. That is my thinking. Or Gem Palm it, rather. Because it counts all goblins. I'd rather draw a card, I think. Okay. File still on 3. Because I think I want to go Matron. I think I want to go. Matron Crater? Nah. I think I'd get Trash Master. Because Crater doesn't do anything if Painter's on board. I need to kill this Welder this turn. Let's go 4. Okay. We can kill the Painter in response. No, because the Painter makes everything not colorless. Alright, now I kind of feel bad. I think I should have left this on 3. Because then I could go War Chief, Matron, Gem Palm, kill this. But then I die to like Soul and Painter. I guess I'll go Trash Master though. Exclamation point deck list has the correct. Oh no, I should have. All right, I missed a damage. Is there a reason to not do this? To not violent right now? Probably not. No, I think I want it in play. I missed a damage. I meant to violet in mid-combat. So we've got 3 onboard shatters. And the next turn I'll have like 1 billion. Okay, so he's welding that. Okay, then kill the Painter. Red Blast. I sack the Trash Master, take out the other Grindstone. was wondering if he only has one. Yeah, he can't have like double Spirit Guide or something. So. Power Blast my Vial. Alright, that sucks. Alright, if I can kill this Welder. Alright, not quite. No Mog Fanatic. Alright, well, War Chief. Alright, we are in some danger here, but if we can. Can fade a turn here. No, sacrificing Astrolabe was a mistake. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, I gave him a Turk for Welder, that's true. I should. The Matron's not doing a whole lot on board, right? That was a mistake. So, I think I got Chain Whirler. Takes out the Welder, if he wants to weld in Painter Servant, it'll have to be now. Is there anything better? Probably not. If you drew a Red Blast Undead. Okay. Alright, so we used to draw a Painter. Well, I have to kill the dude this turn. Alright, Mats. You get one draw. Please no Painter. Please no Painter. Please no Painter. Please no Painter. Demir for life. Thanks to the follow. Ooh. We live in. Alright. Second, missed damage did not cost me. Alright. Pyrokinesis is great. Chamberlain's pretty good. Pithing Needle's great. Chalice is pretty good. Do I bring in Reb? No, I'm not gonna. No, because he has an incentive to not name blue, with Painter, because if he does, Pile Driver is untouchable. So it's like objectively incorrect for him to name blue with Painter Servant. Leyline. Yeah. He should probably cut Rebs anyway. Mats is a good player, so I'm going to assume that he's going to do the correct thing and not name blue. Don't think I want Leyline. Yeah. We'll see. Alright, what's bad here? We can trim a War Marshal, I think. A Ringleader. Prospector can be good. Bone Crusher can go. It's like pretty slow, and like 2-mana shock with no other text isn't like 4/3 is decent, but do I need 2 Sling Gangs in this matchup? Maybe. I guess he just can hide behind the Snaring Bridge, so. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, that's true in both the War Marshals. They're only good with Trashmaster. Maybe get punished for that. Maybe I only want one Chain Whirler. I can probably only afford to bring in that much. Last cut. Let's go Prospector. I think that's okay. He's not putting my mana under any duress, so. But, I mean, it could be good. It could be quite good in the matchup, but I don't see other cuts really. Oh man, this hand. This hand is pretty bad. Like, it's a good normal deck hand. I don't know. Maybe Violent Deport is good enough, and then Matron on turn 3. Maybe Expert something. It's pretty bad against turn 2 Karn. We have all our colors. Got double port. Alright, I'll keep this. Elder, yeah. It's kind of sketch. If we draw... Alright, Expert's a great draw. It lets us kill the Welder on turn 2. Ancient Tomb. Spellskite, oh shit. Grindstone. Alright, Spellskite's an issue. Is he just grindstoning me? Okay. Oh, he's grindstoning himself. Oh, that's so smart. He's got Emery in there? Okay. That's so smart. Oh, I'm getting Ichor Wellspring? Holy shit. Alright. Alright, I need a Pithing Needle. Pretty bad. Mons is interesting. So, the Spellskite's like so scary. Oh my god. I guess Badlands second Vial, and then next turn Matron for Trashmaster. Hope that's good enough. Wait. Okay. I feel kind of dead. I need him to have like a bad hand. Draws a card. God, that's so dirty. All right. Snaring Bridge. Okay. Well, he didn't hit Painter there, which is pretty important. I love that the self-mill with Grindstone is like good. That's like honestly sick. Violent now? Oh, yeah. I think we do. Yikes. Alright. Fuck. How do I win this? So if I expert now, he just pays 2 life, and that's whatever. So yeah, I have to draw Needle. or Crater Maker. Well, there's a spell skite in the way. It's an 0/4. I don't think Filing In does anything. Probably grabs Painter here. Yep. So, Needle, please. Wasteland. I guess we just double port. Not sure how I'm getting out of this one. Well, hold on. If I draw a second expert, am I dead? Painter, pedal. Well, then he has to. Then he loses his spell skite. Yeah, he needs white. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can weld out the spell skite. Yep. All right. You got me. Yeah. We needed like second expert, so we can go matron expert. Take out Karn. Oh no, I don't know. All right. Spell skite, huh? I think we just run it back. Prospector is pretty interesting though. Yeah. If he's naming other colors, honestly, Pile Driver is not very good. I don't think I want Leyline. Man. Sand out a 1-drop would be really good, but we've got 2 experts we can't cast. It's gonna be too slow. Yeah. All right. This hand, I guess, is okay. Pyrokinesis can do a number. Throw back Ring Leader here. This Gem Palm's probably getting pitched. Crater Maker would be a great draw. Port's a great draw too. All right. At least we have a 2-drop. Port is the 2-drop here for reference. I just don't think Leyline's like a reasonable thing when Karn can just handle it. Oh god. Am I getting turn 2 Karn through a port? I totally am. That's obnoxious. That's really obnoxious. Oh god. Liquid Metal Lock is so obnoxious. Oh my god. Alright, am I going Trash Master? Or am I going Crater Maker? I could go... So what is he going to do? He's going to kill my land. So I have to go Crater Maker. Yeah. If he doesn't have a land, then... Oh no, he does, okay. Okay, I can Kinesis that. What am I pitching? Probably the pile driver. It is my only clock, though. Probably the... I guess it's the jump home. No, I lose to... Because I have to Crater Maker the Spellskite. I mean, no, Pyrokinesis the Spellskite. And then what? So what do I want my last card to be in hand? Pile Driver or Jump Home? Probably Jump Home. It's only going to deal 1 damage, but that's enough to kill a Goblin Engineer or a Goblin Welder. If he has another Karn here, I'm going to be so mad. Okay. Please something I can jump on. Emery. Dak! Oh, shit. Oh, he didn't steal my thing. Okay, I can jump on that. Rukov, thanks for the follow. Alright, Blackie's okay. Wow, Dak liquid metal coating, huh? How the fuck do I beat that? I can draw Needle. Okay. So I gotta hit the deck. God. If I play... Just gotta play out my hand, I think. He's not stealing my stuff. Draw a War Chief and kill Dak. Probably the thing here. Karn. Okay, more Stone Rains. Super fun. Mix 1/1. Okay. Alright. Come on, Trash Master. Oh, okay. That's a Stone Rain, I guess. That's a pretty bad draw. Attacking doesn't do anything. I feel pretty dead. Oh shit, no. Fuck. Fuck! Forgot to port. I forgot that I would get my land back on his turn. That was a huge punt. Because now he can lattice me. Oh, that was such a huge punt. Oh. That was so my fault. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would have won. I would have won. If he doesn't... Does he have a thing here? Damn it. Damn it. If he didn't have a spell to cast. Yeah. This was my game. I had this. Man, I can't believe I forgot to port. I never forget to port. I never forget to port. Oh, man. If we got that one turn, God, 2-3. Ah, fucking sucks. Oh my god, I can't believe I lost. Ugh. Yeah, if I port like I should have, then the ringleader, the lattice is one turn late, and the ringleader connects, puts in, and I get to cast my... Well, I get to cast ringleader pre-combat, port him, or expert kills the Karn. I can win from there. Man. Man. Ugh. Man. I just ported the city. Alright, well, we had some rough draws a lot of the time. Still think the build's pretty good, just didn't perform the way it has been lately. Yeah, we kind of ran cold today. That's alright. Alright, that's going to be it for me. I think if I play more, I'll tilt out. Papo Papa Toturi, thanks for the follow. If you're new here, check out the Patreon for sideboard guides and articles that I write. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to check out VODs. Libero Labier, thanks for the follow as well. We had some reasonably close games today. I think we really should have won against Bug Control. I felt really really ahead there. Oh, you're getting Moto? Okay. All right. Hopefully we don't queue into each other, Marduk. Take your time to learn it. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, God, that port is so easy to forget too because it was turned off by the liquid metal coating for a turn. Ugh. Daggers. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Not sure when that will be, but I gotta go eat. I'm starving. Bye bye. Oh, let's see who's playing Moto. Who's streaming right now? Oh, we're gonna send you over Anurag. I'll probably watch some of that at some point. All right, see you, everyone.